Bluff City Media presents The Anthony Sain Show with your host, Anthony Sain. Now, let's get to the show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. This is, of course, your host, Anthony Sain. Everything was going good, Kenny, until we hit the live button, and now my shit, I cannot stand this crap, bro. I don't know if it's StreamYard, I don't know if it's my computer, but it's so hit or miss, it don't make no sense, man.
Apparently Amazon is having some issues too. So I don't know if it's Amazon. I don't know if it's StreamYard. I don't know if it's the internet is going down. I know what it is. Trump's taking over the internet, man. It's breaking down on us, man.
It's clearly my computer, bro, because it's yours is not doing it. Mine is doing it, yours in. I started running a hardwire last week. I didn't run it today. We were just on here in real time and everything was going fine. But I'm just gonna push through it, man. I apologize for I hate this kind of crap, bro. I hate stuff done halfway. It's gonna bother me the whole show. Well, thank y'all for coming out to the Anthony Sain Show. Oh man, it's ticking me off so bad, bro. I still want to just say start over. We'll see y'all in a few minutes. Like I can't stand.
Hey, let's go to break. Let's go to break.
Yeah, go to break, man. I can't.
We'll go to break. You restart. We'll come back. We'll be back.
Right.
We're back. Go to break. We're gonna fix this up.
At some point, you keep taking swings. You took a swing on Zaire. You took a swing on David Roddy. You took a swing on Jay. We're taking a swing on Cedric. You've got to take a swing, which we've taken 4 now. We tried a sure thing in Marcus Smart. It didn't work out, right? Because we had 3 straight swings, and then we went after Marcus Smart, and everybody, us included, we liked it. We felt like he fit the Grizzly MO with his defense and aggressiveness and leadership, and instead we got fat Marcus Smart who didn't even try. But now we've taken a 4th swing. And I think our next time up at the plate, it's time for Zach Kleiman to say, look, we've taken some swings. There's only so many guys, so many minutes to develop guys. We need help. But I think this is a very interesting season for Zach Kleiman because last year in an exit interview, he said we unintentionally got younger. And we got younger again.
Tune into the 2 Buck Sports Show with Rusty Witten and Drew Gann, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day 1. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
You can take 2 stances, but you have to take one. You can say preseason doesn't matter. Okay, sleep well at night knowing that, convincing yourself of that if that's your belief. If preseason matters even a little bit, then there is something that we've gotten blown out 4 times. Like, I don't know how you can just sit back and just be like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't think it matters a ton. But there's people over here being like, just calm down, we're fine, and they may be right. But all we have to look at is like the 4 games of the new coach this season and the new roster. And buddy, Charlotte dropped 150 on us. You do look at this and draw things from it about how you're going to play in the regular season.
Yeah,
like these guys are our team. This is the guys that we work with. Front court depth is a problem.
Tune in to The Daily Grind with your host, Loot Hatmaker, every Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. live on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain show. I ain't celebrating shit for now, but it's so fucking unprofessional. I'm not doing this for fun, man. And I hate that the show comes off looking like that. Like, there's some amateur ass shit. It really be pissing me off. I don't know if it's got to be my. I don't understand none of it really, because we did this the whole off season with just strictly Wi-Fi, and ain't nobody at the house but me. And I just restarted my computer before I came on. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. If any of y'all are Apple people, man, and know who to get with on this type of stuff, shoot me a DM, man. I can't go out like this, bro. This is not a hobby. Like, this is how I pay my bills.
I
bro.
feel you.
I cannot have this show looking like crap. Like, this it just can't happen. All right, y'all. Welcome to the Anthony Sain show. Thank y'all so much for being patient, man. Fucking technology, bro, sucks.
You ain't never lied.
It's really bothering me, bro. Really pissing me off, because this hadn't been doing this at all. It really just started doing it like a few weeks ago. I don't know if I got some type of virus in my computer, man, or what, but yeah, I'm not joking about this at all, bro. It's really pissing me off.
Yeah.
But welcome to the Anthony Sain show, man. Ken, they told us the preseason games don't matter, man. They don't count. But even in preseason games, real world shit can happen, bro. Y'all want to win so bad, bro. Y'all want to dress rehearsal. Y'all wanted to see what the real team would look like so bad, man. My guy Ty Jerome got out there, tore up his shit the other night, man. Also got news over the weekend that whatever was going on with Scottie Pippen, the injury that the undisclosed injury that he had during the preseason that they said had something to do with his toe, came out officially. He's going to be out for a while. 12 weeks is not when he's going to be back.
No.
Most reports say that the people who had this injury, it's a 4.5 month injury. Scottie Pippen Jr. will be reevaluated in 12. That's January, bro. So I think at the earliest you'll see him is probably, after the All-Star break. Ty Jerome has a calf injury. That could be anywhere from 1 or 2 weeks to however they decide to play it. You know what I mean? It hadn't been announced what he had.
Yeah, it hasn't been announced, has it? Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I thought I came to the show in a good mood today, man. I had a pretty good weekend. Celebrated my son's birthday, Julie's oldest daughter's birthday. Had a good weekend, pretty much, man. Just a lot of good things happened. My son got back on the football field last Thursday. All this, like I thought I came in a good mood, but I'm literally not playing when I say this is my last year on Twitter, bro. Like, this is my last season on Twitter. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna get rid of my account. I might post on there from some type of third party app, but it's actually being on Twitter, bro. I literally can't do it no more. It's literally just too much. I don't know if I've just gotten old, or like I've matured, or my patience for certain things has just ended. But the jokes and the stuff people say about injuries, man, is just, oh my God, man. And it doesn't even seem real. It seems like people are just like faking a spaz out, faking a crash out, faking emotions for a response or for engagement, or just because it's like some kind of semi-cool thing to do. Like, I saw people talking about, like, oh man, I just saw Ty Jerome pop his Achilles in real time. Oh, of course he pops his Achilles. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, bro? Like, do y'all understand how much a popped Achilles would like interfere with that man's career? Like how devastating it would be just for him. Like, come on, man. Like, people just get on Twitter and just say the dumbest stuff. They're talking about parlays and shit. But Ty Jerome did suffer an injury in Friday's game. The Grizzlies did get a win. The only win of the preseason. Ty Jerome did suffer a calf injury. It has not been disclosed by the team what that injury was. I'm wishing for the best. I'm hoping for the best with him. Being that we haven't heard anything doomsday yet, like, I'm assuming that it wasn't like something that's going to be major.
Right.
But calf injuries are major because they all
lead to something. They
are
lead
the
to something,
gateway
right?
drug for the dreaded Achilles tears, right? So
Right.
they're going to be precautious about that. I think the soonest you'll see him back is maybe a couple weeks. I think the latest would probably be maybe a month on that, just to be precautious, and I don't mind that at all. The first 20 games of the season, however many games it takes to get Jacuzzi back, those games are already going to be rough. I think it's going to be even rougher now. But some of the things I'm hearing people say, some of the language I'm hearing people say, if a Scottie Pippen injury is reason to start tanking now, you really didn't have much of a season to begin with. And that's not a slight at Scottie Pippen, right? You don't pull the plug because of a Scottie Pippen injury. You know he's going to be gone for a while. With this Ty Jerome thing, hopefully it's something they can kind of play by ear and they can just kind of take it as they get it, right?
Yep.
But Scottie Pippen's going to be gone for most of the season. Like he's going to be out, and they may just have him be gone for the entire season. But that's not okay, let's tank. That's not a let's tank decision because of a Scottie Pippen injury.
No.
Now, if Edie gets back and he's not right, or he doesn't look good, or they're struggling with him, then you start having those type of conversations. But this is not the time or the place to have those type of conversations. But it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough because you're gonna have to throw young guys into a situation they're not particularly ready for, whether that be Javon Small, who looks good in preseason, whether that be Cam Spencer, whether that be Cedric Coward, whatever you're talking about doing.
Yeah.
One thing I think it'd be a good thing because you're going to have to play Cedric Coward. You're going to have to play him now. You know,
now you got to play him. Yep.
And I'm not mad at that, man. Like I'd rather see him than whatever safety net that Coach Isolo had, whether that be Vince Williams or whoever it is. You know what I mean? Jitty, whatever. I'd much rather see some Cedric Coward minutes than anything. It just amazes me how many people have written this team off and we haven't seen John Morant play a game. That's the part that's killing me, man. The amount of people that are like, I mean, it's already a team that you got to start thinking about what does tanking look like. I'm like, bro, John Morant's still alive, bro, and I've seen this dude do amazing things. Now, is he going to play 82 games? No, but I do think that Jai is going to play a significantly much more games than he's played in years past. I'm looking at 65 games is what I'm looking at for Ja. What I would like to see him hit. If he can hit that type of plateau, I think we're going to have a good season. I think this team is still going to be good. It's super unfortunate that these two guys, when you're not going to have those two guys at the start of the season, but I'm still very optimistic about what this team could be. Disappointed though, man. Super disappointed, especially with Ty Jerome, a guy who you have a lot of plans for.
Right.
And I said they're going to be super precautious with him. And they're going to massage that injury as much as they can. Technically,
absolutely,
literally
and figuratively.
Yeah.
Real quick, I don't know if everybody saw this on Twitter. With Scottie Pippen Jr., a guy named Jeff Strotz, who goes by the Twitter handle In Street Clothes. His bio says that he's a owner of In Street Clothes and injury analyst for Smart and RotoWire, certified athletic trainer, MAT, PES, CES, whatever all that means. He said, this is, and I've never heard of this before, but he said, Scottie Pippen Jr. injury update. The Grizz guard is slated to undergo a seismoidectomy in which bones under his big toe will be removed. A 2020 study of athletes who underwent this procedure revealed a high return to play rate, but an average time lost of 4.62 months specifically.
Yeah, he's going to be gone for a while, man. I don't think you'll see him until after All-Star break. I think they're going to be, going to be super precautious about that because that's something that could nag that man for a while, man. But like I said, it sucks so bad, man. Like I said, preseason games don't count, but the injuries are real.
The injuries count. The injuries are real.
The injuries are real, bro.
What's crazy is I started to feel around on my big toe. Where are I guess I understand the bones. Like
somewhere in that meat, man. What's underneath my big? Underneath my big toe is my shoes. I don't understand what they mean by that.
I got meat. I got meat on my big toe. Like what bone is up underneath there? I need Rusty. I need Rusty. I need to hear from Rusty. Like what bones are under the big toe? I guess
he broke it down. He said the bones they hold some tendon together between that little ball joint in your foot and your big toe, right? It's a tendon right there, and these bones kind of stabilize that tendon. He said if those bones are broken, that tendon's kind of going all over the place. It's gonna hurt like shit.
So it sounds like turf toe that Jaren had, but like on 10, right? Like,
but it's like a different type of turf toe situation. Is how Rusty described it.
Sesamoid bones. They're insane.
Sesame seed.
Sesame seed bones. If you have faith like a sesame seed,
A
Anthony.
sesamoid bone. There's a faith of a sesamoid bone. Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough year, man. Starting out the year is gonna be tough. Like you're gonna have to figure these things out with a lot of young guys having to have big roles, and then you don't know what Edie's gonna be. So, like I said, it's gonna be a while before this thing starts looking normal. Like I said, man, you just gonna start knocking them out one game at a time, bro. You just stay afloat, steal the ones you can steal, and win the ones that you need to win. You know what I mean? So,
but again, it's like you said though. We have not seen Ja Morant play one single minute.
And the people who are downplaying what his impact would be, I just let them talk. I'm like, all right.
Like, yes.
Yeah, all right.
If the roster was what it was without Ja Morant, if the roster was like if you came into the season saying, all right, now that means you just have to play Javon Small 35 minutes a game, 40 minutes a game, then of course you go, man, God, dog, like that's gonna be terrible. But Ja still hasn't played, and I genuinely think that if this was the regular season, Ja would have been playing. Like he would have played every one. He would have been playing every one of these four.
I don't think Ja's hurt at all, bro. I think Ja did have an ankle sprain in practice. It was like a minor, like go back, put some tape on and go back and play ankle sprain. It'll be better in a couple of days.
Right.
And I think they just said, all right, man, just sit down. Like it ain't no need going at all. Like we really need you to be out there. So
like how much
it probably that injury probably happened. Well, no, he didn't play in the preseason games at all. But yeah, I was thinking about the whole Scottie Pippen thing. But go ahead. Go with what you were saying.
No, I mean, like there are media members that get to go and record at the practices, and we never saw Jaren get some shots up. We saw this, but nobody saw Jaren ramping up the way that he did. All of a sudden, one day and you broke it. Y'all broke it on Grizzbeat on Crown City Media, and all of a sudden he's available. The Grizzlies didn't just randomly decide to move away from their ramp up strategies and procedures that they use for every single injury. He's been ramping up and doing basketball stuff the whole time. I would love to know, like a fly on the wall, like the camera up on the wall when the media is not in there, what Ja Morant's been doing, because it wouldn't surprise me if he's been a full go this.
I think he's been going full speed. I think Ja is going to play Wednesday. I don't think there's any question if he plays or not. And I think they're going to do something that resembles more what they described that we'll see, unlike a lot of stuff we've seen in the preseason. I'm still very optimistic about this season. I've said 1 through 10 that I think this roster is better than any roster we've had. I'll stand on it. People don't particularly have to agree with me, but I do stand on it. There are a lot of people that have this Kyle Anderson, D'Anthony Melton fetish, which I think is the weirdest thing in the world for two guys that are barely in the NBA right now. But
are they in the NBA? I know.
Yeah, they are.
I know D'Anthony's with.
I have no clue who Kyle Anderson plays for. He signed with somebody though.
He signed with somebody, but I don't even know where he's at.
He was with Miami last year, but it's just this. We fetishize those two guys so much in this fan base. Like I said, as far as talent 1 through 10, I think this is the best Grizzlies roster we've had.
Right.
But it's gonna be a testing season, man. It's gonna be one of those only the strong survive type seasons, right? But I saw this team with Jaren and Desmond Bane healthy, looking like a 500 team.
Right. With
Bismack Biyombo as your starting center. And I saw Ja Morant come back and was killing. Like I saw that. I saw that we were rolling. We were rolling teams when Ja came back, bro. With Bismack Biyombo as our starting center. So
I mean, do you remember
he does play for the Utah Jazz? Yep, he does.
I remember you came on. You had that whole 66%, wasn't it? The 66%. Like when Ja comes back, if they
keep winning 3 out of 5. Keep winning
3 out of 5. 60%. If they go in 3 out of 5, and they were like way ahead of that until he had that
until he got hurt again.
Until he got hurt again, right?
Yeah. So I watched Ja Morant in a starting lineup with him, Desmond Bane, Scottie Pippen Jr., Jaren and Edie.
Right.
I saw them dudes in the playoffs have the Thunder down by 30. Like I saw it. Like it happened, bro. You know what I mean? I've seen Ja do some wild stuff. You know what I mean? So, I'm still very optimistic about this team. I think Ja's gonna go absolutely crazy. It's gonna be rough, man. Like I'm not gonna act like it's gonna look rough. This first 20 games is gonna look rough as hell. But I do believe that this team is gonna figure it out. and they're
If
going to have a good year. It's just super disappointing, these injuries. The 2 more additional injuries we picked up.
If they go 500 in those first 20, is that a win?
Hell yeah, it's a win. Because there's 10 wins you got. You got 10 wins with how many games you got left? You got 62 more games to go.
Right.
You already got 10 under your in your back pocket. Sign me up for all that shit. But yeah, I'm excited about this shit, man. There are certain rules that I don't know about. Chris Harrington did put a tweet out as far as there's the disabled player exception where guys have been ruled out for the year. You can do a 1-to-1. One guy's out, you can go add another player to this team. But there's also I think a hardship exception. If you have more than 3 or more than 4 guys out at a time, you can get one player, I think, in that type of situation. I think that's how that works. So I think the Grizzlies are in a situation where they can get go add another player. They do have cap space to do those type of things. I think you can do that. But I think once guys come back, you have to make a decision on what you're going to do with that guy you just picked up. But I think that's something that once the news on Ty Jerome comes out, that you might be able to do. I'm not really sure. Ask Chris Harrington, bro, because he knows for sure. But I know there's some type of rules about when you got a whole lot of guys out at one time. President Chua, man, definitely is a name. Shout out to John, man. Like, versatile dude. Why is that dude not on anybody's roster? I do not understand that, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
He played in the playoffs for the Knicks last year.
Yeah.
Did he
just
pinch a baby or some shit? What did he do, bro?
That's exactly what he did. He pinched a baby.
He had to have that dude was playing in the playoffs for the Knicks last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Versatile defender, he can guard anything from the 3 to the 5. I mean, I don't. He can guard it on the perimeter. He rebounds. I don't get it, man. Which y'all try to add a big right now, or y'all cool? I'm not really cool with those dudes. I would like to add another big. If they do get an exception, I'd like to go get another big. But what they had to choose from, I don't know. You're digging into the Trey Jamisons of the world.
Yeah,
exactly. So I don't really know, man. I don't really know what's out there. I like the dude, the Bassey dude who's played for the Spurs. He got cut over the weekend.
Charles Bassey wasn't he with the Spurs and Indiana at one point? I think
something like that. I know he's a dude that's went off against us a few times.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I
mean, look at the first look. Where is it? Jared put this out. He said, I mean, there's a real chance we could be 5-0 with those first matchups. I mean, we're talking opening night Pelicans, the Heat, the Pacers, the Warriors, and the Suns. And the first 3 games of the year are at home. Then you go to Golden State, you play the Warriors, which they could lose that game, obviously, but
yeah.
And then you've got the Suns in Phoenix on the 29th. I mean, you could legitimately look at that and go, they could be 5-0 coming out of the year.
They go crazy. You got to get in those as you can, man. Like you can't have games like starting off. You can't have games against Brooklyn where you're losing because Jaren and Bane are sitting down. Like you gotta maximize and go hard. You gotta pick up as many of these games in the beginning as you can. I don't care about guard depth, man. Just be honest with you. Like this situation at all. Like I literally don't. But our bigs are. I don't want to see PJ Hall playing like real minutes.
All right, but
that's the part that's going to bother me.
Did you not like what the 5 in that fourth quarter against Miami? I know it's preseason, so we're not like going crazy.
Yeah.
PJ Hall was effective in that game, big time.
He was playing against lower level dudes. So he's gonna if he's gonna be our backup center, he's gonna have to play real minutes against real NBA players. So that's the part I'm concerned about with him. We need another big that's like a for real 6'11", 6'10", 6'11", maybe a little athleticism type big. I don't think PJ Hall is bad. If they say just ride with him, I mean I'll just have to deal with it. But I mean I'm just not a fan of particularly seeing him as the backup center. Hey, I'd rather see Jaren playing backup 5.
That's what I was about to say.
Than seeing PJ Hall playing 5.
If this is Ja and Jaren's team, when all these guys are down, when with Scotty,
those 2 dudes got to be up. Yep.
Hey, run them down. Like get them go. Let's go. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like let's get Jaren and Ja and let's start putting the weight on them instead of bringing in a Trey Jamison light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all right, listen, if that's the case, if you don't want your backup 5 to be PJ Hall, then let's test it and see what Jaren is going to do at the
Yeah.
5. Now, I will say I feel like I might have jinxed him a little bit because the last show that we did on Friday, I said, man, I've been really impressed that Jaren has been learning how to set screens without fouling. He picked up 4 fouls on screens that night. Like, Jaren's going to have to learn. I'm telling you, man, like this whole floppy Jaren on screens, the way that he just likes to move. Bro, set the screen and don't
stand
move.
still, man. Just
Stand still, bro. Like, stop moving because they're going to call that. Guards in the NBA are so good at drawing fouls off of those screens because they know how to move. They know how to flop. They know how to do. So if you're Jaren, you've got to stand still. You've got to stop winging folks. You've got to stop moving your hips. You got to set a screen and let the guards go. Like, don't stop moving. And so that's a concern if he doesn't get that under control. Having 4 in one game is wild, dude. Like, that is wild.
That's sick, man. I would like to go get Precious Achiuwa though, for real, because he's a guy that he can mimic a lot of things that Brandon Clark does. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, I like Precious. I don't give a crap about the University of Memphis stuff either. Like, he's a good player. Like,
I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap that he can't shoot the ball. Who cares?
Right. Just go rebound. Go
rebound. Be agile. Be big. That's all you need.
Yeah. Kendarius made a good. Hey, the hell is wrong with me? No, not that. The other one. I don't think Jaren knows how to set screens. He don't.
It's wild.
I saw Chris talking about that, right? I was like, well, Chris, I don't think they did that, use him like that in college. And he's definitely not done that with the Grizzlies. So
no.
Why would he even make that something he practices? Like, that's not part of what he even does. And then he ain't played this summer. He'll figure it out, man. He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to, bro.
He's gonna have to.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I'd rather see Jaren playing backup 5 than seeing PJ Hall. I mean, Jaren was representing our nation as a center in the NBA, the FIBA World Cup games a few years ago. So hey, figure it out, brother.
Apparently, Sharon, I think they have and obviously
I'm talking about getting an exception. Yeah,
Harrington has a tweet out about this, but they have exceptions with all these injuries. So if you go get Precious, you can get him on one of those exceptions.
Yeah, and then once a guy comes back, you have to make a decision. Then
you make a decision. Right.
Yeah, I would not mind having Precious. He probably still got a crib here in Memphis, man, or somewhere to lay his head, for sure. But if you have roaches, ants, mice, all those, you probably need to reach out to my good friends at Grade A Pest. 20 years in the business, man. My guy Reggie Alexander, man, a homegrown Memphis guy, born and raised, big time Tiger football fan, big time Grizzly fan, big time Tiger basketball fan. You probably see him at the games, man. You probably see him down there at the FedEx Forum. Probably see him at the Liberty Bowl. He's committed to excellence by applying human and pet-friendly products that are safe and highly efficient to meet your pest control needs. I'm telling you, this is my guy, man. Whatever issue you got going on, hit him up. He ain't just going to hit it and quit it. If you need him again, he'll come back and make sure you're good. He's going to check in with you to make sure your issue's taken care of. He's a honeydew man, too, man. He does everything. This man do yard service. That man do a sprinkler system setup, man. All that type of stuff, man. I'm telling you. Grade A is just what we advertising now. Reggie Freeman Alexander does a lot of things under his business umbrella. So I reach out to him, man. Whatever you got going on, man. Trash removal. Hit him up. He might be able to get you straight. Hit him up. 901-628-4867. Shoot him a text in that same phone number. Shoot him an email. gradeapservices@gmail.com. Can anybody take a break, man? When we come back, it's gonna be more Anthony Sain show. We'll see you guys in a minute.
At some point, you keep taking swings. You took a swing on Zaire. You took a swing on David Roddy. Took a swing on Jay. We're taking a swing on Cedric. You've got to take a swing, which we've taken 4 now. We tried a sure thing in Marcus Smart. It didn't work out, right? Because we had 3 straight swings, and then we went after Marcus Smart, and everybody, us included, we liked it. We felt like he fit the Grizzly MO with his defense and aggressiveness and leadership, and instead we got fat Marcus Smart who didn't even try. But now we've taken a 4th swing. And I think our next time up at the plate, it's time for Zach Kleiman to say, look, we've taken some swings. There's only so many guys, so many minutes to develop guys. We need help. But I think this is a very interesting season for Zach Kleiman because last year in an exit interview, he said we unintentionally got younger And we got younger again.
Tune into the 2 Buck Sports Show with Rusty Witten and Drew Gann, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Sain show. Of course, my shit messing up on me again, man. I'm so over this, bro. I'm gonna have to reach out to some people after the show. I can't go like this, bro. But welcome back to the Sain show, man. Another thing too, before we keep moving on, and before we talk about our good friends at Trilogy Tattoo, Kenny, is I've seen a few people on Twitter. There's another thing too. We've been seeing a lot of people about 2 people. A couple people on Twitter were saying things about Santi Aldama, like why did we re-sign him? And he's making all that money. Bro, Christian Braun just signed for 5 years, $125 million. Bro. I really think people don't understand. Like, we really got a discount on Santi, bro. Like, we got that man for $2 million over the MLE. He's making like $17 million. Like, guys around him, look at what Portland's paying their dudes for, man. Like, dudes are getting paid out here, man. So yeah, I'm not in that place at all about complaining about Santi's deal. I like it as a number, especially if you're looking to trade him. But somebody I'm not trying to trade, Kenny Stubblefield, is Trilogy Tattoos, man. 27 years in the business doing their thing in Memphis out there on the Highland Strip. My guy Richie Jarvis had a vision, had a plan 27 years ago for a different way to do tattoos here in the city of Memphis, and he's done it so well. Such a great environment when you walk in. They make you feel at home, whether you're a novice tattoo guy like myself or a big-time vet, man, with tattoos all over your body. They make you feel at home. Every tattoo on your body has a story, Kenny Stubblefield. There's a story behind every tattoo you have, man. Trust that only to the best. Talking about award-winning tattoo artists, award-winning piercers as well at Trilogy Tattoos. Check them out, man, out there on Highland. Visit their website, trilogytattoosmemphis.com, for the best in tattoos and piercings in Memphis. Well, Kenny Stubblefield, we're back. My computer messing up again. Not sure what's going on with that. But
it'll fix itself.
It'll fix itself. It started fixing itself after a while. I started catching up to real time. Look at it. Like I'm like I'm in there now, man. Like I'm almost in this mug, man.
You're back. You're back.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm almost back. I think I'm damn near in real time, man. But but let's do this thing we call the 3-parter, man. Let's get into it.
All right, we got the first one up, man. It's crazy, but we got Tiger football. We got to talk about the Tiger football, man. Lost to UAB this weekend. Let's be frank about it, a pretty ugly, devastating loss for the University of Memphis. But you do your thing. What do you think?
Kenny, the range of emotions I had.
Yes.
As this game went on, man. Me and Kenny were bickering with each other in text messages, man. Getting our shit off, frustrated about this goddamn game. I said, Kenny, we win this motherfucker. We're gonna have some fun Monday. This shit ain't fun, bro. This shit is not fun, bro. The Tigers came in 21.5-point favorites when we ended the show Friday. By game day, it was 24. I think 24 points. Yeah. UAB fired their coach, had a quarterback. Their starting quarterback was out. Perfect storm to come out bullshit. And the Tigers did that, in fact. Came back, man. Had a crazy final drive of the game. Got the ball. I had to score the touchdown. They reviewed it. It clearly wasn't a touchdown once they reviewed it. A couple people talking about they cheaters. They didn't. He did not get in. No. They put the ball at the 1. Tigers got 2 false start penalties and a delay of game in that position, bro.
Bro,
oh, man.
That you kind of understand the delay of game. It's terrible, but A.J. Hill's a freshman, right? Mm-hmm. Like, it's on the quarterback to get that right. Those 2 false starts were some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Man. Yeah. All right, let's talk about it, bro. Because my thing is, I think AJ Hill looked good in that game. I think there were moments where he looked like all the things he was built to be, right?
Yeah.
The boy looked good. I liked him. I liked what I saw. But why didn't you go to the Maiden kid? Why didn't you go to him?
Ryan talked about that a little bit. You'll see the press conference on our network soon. He talked about that today, and it's basically just a feel thing, kind of like what they both prepare as if they're the backup for the week. And obviously with Brandon having, a couple of weeks of being kind of dinged up, they got them even more ready. And he just felt like AJ Hill would be a better option. Now, will that be the case for you? Who will be the backup for the USF game? I don't know. Arrington Maiden does provide more of a running option than AJ Hill does, which is what the Tigers have built their entire offense around, is having a dual threat quarterback. Arrington Maiden's a better runner than AJ Hill. So we'll see. But that game was not won or lost by AJ Hill. Like, I thought I thought you saw some arm talent in him that we haven't seen at Memphis in a while.
Yeah.
Right?
In a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but my thing is, okay, when they brought him in, he was putting some drives together. He was looking good. Had the interception, which I thought was a horrible play call, more so than a bad pass. But he got him back. They got 2 touchdowns, right?
Right. But it was more of if you think about it in that sense, it was a punt, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, terrible play call. I don't know where that pass was supposed to go to. Clearly, there was a miscommunication between the receiver and AJ Hill. But in terms of damage, it was more so he just threw a deep punt and they got the ball, right? So it wasn't a uber damaging, interception. But
you got I get that part. Like, you went to him instead of going to Maiden, right? But on that last stretch of the game when you had the ball in the one, I think at that point the moment was too big to have
100%
a rookie guy out there. All right, Ken, I'm gonna throw some scenarios out there to you.
Yeah.
But first of all, answer me this.
Yeah.
People have told me, Ken, that we went out. We still control our own destiny.
We do.
We went out. The most likely thing to happen is that we still make the college football playoffs.
Right.
All right. So that's true, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Waking up this morning and see that college game day is Missouri at Vanderbilt in Nashville. I'm pissed because we the one that game probably been us. It probably would have been us, bro.
It sucks.
Oh God.
That sucks.
All right. Let me throw another scenario out too.
Okay.
If the Tigers lose again,
it's over.
Hold on. But at that point, do you say give AJ Hill the ball? He might have the ball on Saturday. But at that point, do you say give him the ball and just go?
No, because I don't think why would you tank the season like that, right? Like, I don't see that being the case. Listen, AJ Hill is a redshirt quarterback. But he can play 4 games as a redshirt. He can get snaps in 4 games.
I know that.
So you lose your eligibility. You lose a year of eligibility if you play more than 4 games. So will we see AJ Hill more if they lose again in conference? Probably, but they have. I think there's an expectation, and AJ Hill came to Memphis with the expectation that he would redshirt this year. So that redshirt is still available for him. He can play in 3 more games, and that redshirt is still available for him. So, so do you just hand the ball to AJ Hill and say it's yours? I don't think so, but I think you would see him play more. Just because you want to give him some run, give him some opportunities to get out there and play. But if they lose another conference game, all of their hopes to get to the conference championship, their hopes to the college football playoffs is done. And that's what makes this loss so devastating, right? Because you're about to go into a stretch where you play the teams that are ahead of you in terms of now, based on this loss to UAB, that are ahead of you in terms of the power rankings in the American Conference. The 3 teams that you're supposed to play, the 3 teams that are right up there with you, whether it's USF, whether it's Tulane, whether it's Navy, you've got all 3 of those games left. You could have easily dropped one of those games. The beautiful thing about it is all 3 of those games are in Memphis. So if you do drop one of those games, Tulane, South Florida, or Navy, you're still in the driver's seat. That's only contingent on if you win every other game in conference that you're so favored to win. A 24.5-point favorite on the road at UAB. Dropping that UAB game now says you can't lose another one. Those 3 big games are absolute necessities to win. You cannot lose those games. And so they've got USF this weekend. They've
got you frozen. But yeah, like I said, if they lose a game, they're gonna be in bad shape. That's why I said about the whole AJ Hill thing. Why not just if you lose again, just let that dude play? Because are you really gonna get 4 years of him? You know what I mean? Are you really gonna get 4 years of him anyway? Because if he's good, he's not gonna be here that long. You know what I mean? At all. But the Tigers do play again. They do play on Saturday here in Memphis at the Liberty Bowl against USF. That game will be at 11 o'clock start. But Kenny, we got some FanDuel numbers, man. We got some FanDuel numbers.
We got some FanDuel numbers. It's
unfortunately,
changed.
shit has changed, man.
It's changed.
The odds of Memphis winning the American Conference have changed. Oh, that number looks so bad, bro.
Yep.
I might throw some on that number though. That's
I would,
crazy,
because
disrespectful, bro.
Look, South Florida, Tulane, and Navy. They're playing them all in Memphis. They're all in Memphis.
But what's the status of Brendan Lewis? Is he already announced out, or they don't know?
No,
What you think?
So I saw him today at the facility. He's in a boot, but he's walking very comfortably. I was told by some people today that the injury is not severe, that it's not a bad injury, that there's things that can happen that can make that will allow him to play. Will we see him run the ball as much? Maybe not, but he's in a boot, but it looks like he's doing okay. It's not one of those kinds of injuries. Like I saw him walking in the facility and he was walking without a limp. He was just in a boot.
Yeah.
So he's not on crutches. He's not anything like that. So Ryan said he's day to day. So we'll see. We'll see.
Well, man, I'm gonna be in that joint on Saturday, man. They take care of me, Ken.
Yeah.
The fans take care of me, man. So I'm gonna be in that joint with Gabe. We'll be in that joint. I'm sure it's gonna be a good time this weekend. Tough loss though, man. Really sucks. I'm gonna ask you this real quick though, Kenny. Nah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna say that.
Like I'll be honest with you. Like my internet kind of went crazy for a second there, so I kind of lost you for a bit. But the part, and folks are banging on Ryan Silverfield for saying this, but I think it's 100% true. He got severely outcoached in that.
Oh
game.
yeah, he looked small in some big moments, bro, for sure.
And there's a part that wasn't even supposed to be a big moment. Like that's the frustrating part. Like that wasn't even supposed to be a big moment. There is something to first-time head coach. No, don't know much about him. That quarterback, and let's be frank, that Ryder Burton kid, the kid that's the backup quarterback for UAB,
was on the money,
was cold in that game. And
what in the world was the boy doing? What was Trent Dilfer doing, bro?
Man, I don't know. That's the whole thing. Like there were some rumors that came out that's the reason why he got fired is because he wouldn't play Ryder Burton. But
wow,
I just don't understand. Like,
how you not play a quarterback named Ryder?
Exactly. Am I getting old? That man looked like he was 10 years old, bro. When I saw him on TV afterwards, I was like, I'm old, man. But I just like the part that really confused me is like why when you have built your team around the dynamic running of Sutton Smith and Greg DeWosier, when you have to bring in your freshman, probably going to be very good in college quarterback to play, and you're down and you have to put sustained drives together. Why were they dropping him back as much as they were in the pocket? Like instead of giving the ball to Sutton, and Greg ran the ball for 16 combined carries in that game.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense at all.
It's crazy to me. Like I just didn't understand the game.
Especially when you got the ball down to the one, man. You could have said, "Hey, AJ, come sit by me, man. You had a great game. I'm about to get the ball to one of our two running backs. We're gonna go win this joint. Line up Sutton Smith at quarterback if you got to.
Especially when UAB's defense, their front seven, give up more rushing yards than most every college high-level college football program. They give up. They're like bottom of college football in rushing defense, and you've got two of the guys who are amazing runners, and you don't give him the ball. Like, you don't give them the ball. Like, look, I mean, I didn't understand the game plan, the offensive game plan. I didn't understand what they were doing defensively. Like, instead of running man-to-man, they ran zone the entire time and got scorched, just got smoked by a quarterback who was on his game. Ryder Burton played a phenomenal game. It felt like to me when Ryan Silverfield said, I got out-coached, I believe him. I felt like they got a little too cute in that game. They were trying to do some things that they didn't need to do, and it just didn't make much sense to me. But
yeah, for sure.
Anyway.
For sure. Well, yeah, man, like I said, I'll say this. There are some guys out there that are available to be coaches next year, or I will be making some phone calls and say, hey,
man,
let them tell you no before you assume they're going to say no, bro.
Man, folks lose games, bro. Like, I get it.
Hey,
I understand.
This is the only point I got. I hear you. I don't think he's a bad coach. But what I'm trying to say is, if you're trying to be recognized, if you think that you're a big Power 5, like, come get us out of this conference school, your head coach needs to have a resume that looks like coaches that are supposed to be in those leagues. That's my non-college football fan opinion. So I might be totally wrong. But if I'm looking at, if Memphis was in the Big 12 or in the ACC or whatever, and they were hiring a coach, they would hire nobody with Silverfield's resume. They would go get a big name coach.
His predecessor,
get one now, bro.
His predecessor, Ryan Silverfield's predecessor, Mike Norvell at Florida State, has not won a conference game in 2 seasons.
For real?
And they still haven't fired him. They came out today and said, we're going to wait till the end of the season. Like, the crash out for one game as much as
it ain't a one game crash out for me. I ain't never really took him serious. I think he reminds me of Taylor Jenkins. He's football Taylor Jenkins to me. I think the guys like him. I think he's a good talker, but when it comes down to actual X and O's and coaching football, I don't think he's the best. I think he's a hell of a good recruiter too. He's a program seller. I give him that.
Yeah, he can.
I think that matters a lot. But I think that we kind of downplay, because I saw somebody saying, "Oh man, this Memphis job, who's gonna come here?" No, this is different, bro. It's different on this side, because in basketball, it's a little harder to crack that glass ceiling. But on the football side, there's a clear path for this team to be playing in the college football playoffs every year, bro. Every year, like that's. Yes. If I can say, "Hey, Coach X, you see the path, right? You see the teams we got to beat for you to be in the national championship. I mean, in the playoffs, right?" I think that's a selling point. I think that the FedEx thing is a selling point. I think the NIL dollars we have is a selling point. I mean, I don't think this is I think this is a much more desirable job than people may think. I might be absolutely wrong, bro.
Oh no, I think it's absolutely a desirable job. I think you saw, who was it? Dan Mullen came out a few days ago and turned down a job, an SEC job. It was like, go somewhere else, go look for somebody else. That man has been politicking for the Memphis job for 5 years. Like, he comes here and he wants this job.
I know that name. Who is Dan Mullen? Who he coaching now?
He used to coach he coaches at UNLV now, I think. He was at Mississippi State. He was at Florida. That was the Arkansas job. That's right, Jared. Arkansas fans were like, go get us Dan Mullen, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Wasn't Dan Mullen the assistant here or something like that?
No. That was
the dude that has got some connection to Memphis that's the coach at UNLV.
That was. Am I tripping? Is he not at UNLV? Where is Dan Mullen at? Because it was the guy that was there last year.
Who's the guy that was was Gabe Kuhn's coach?
Yes. I'm tripping because I think he's still there. Hold on. Where is he at? He is at he's at the University of Nevada. My bad.
Dan Mullen is?
Oh, he's at UNLV.
It actually is in Las Vegas.
It is in Las Vegas. I'm struggling over here, man.
Is that the guy that's like Gabe Kuhn's connected to in some type of way?
No, where is that guy at now? Why is he?
I'm trying to talk in a way that you don't understand what I'm talking about.
No, I know exactly. I just cannot. We interviewed him on the G5 Classified show last year, and I cannot remember what his name. What his name?
Don't
was.
worry about it.
Barry Odom. Barry Odom was his
my
name.
guy. Barry Odom. Yeah, that's my guy, man.
Oh, Barry Odom went to Purdue,
But he was at UNLV.
but he was at UNLV last year,
I got you.
and now Dan Mullen's at UNLV.
Okay, that's what the UNLV.
You were 100% right. Like the Barry Odom last year was at UNLV. Barry Odom used to be assistant coach at Memphis, who coached Gabe Kuhn.
That was Gabe's guy. All right, man. Well, like I said, the odds are going down. Hey, I'm throwing some money at that, bro. $10 to make me 70. Give me that, bro, for real. All right, man. But the next story, number 2, I'm excited about this. I'm happy for this young man. My guy Moussa Cisse Kenny signs a 2-way deal with the Dallas Mavericks. This ain't no camp invite, man. Man, for make some money this year. I'm excited for him. I remember I was in Tigers Facebook group, right? And the guy was in there. He was part of one of Moose's guys, like one of his handlers, or part of Team Moose or whatever, right? And he was like, sent all this stuff about the pros and all that. I was like, but that dude is not a pro, man. I didn't know he was one of Moose's dudes, right? So I was like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? That dude's not an NBA player, man. Right. He was like, all right, man, y'all, all the doubters, all the haters, like, hey, bro, hating my ass. That boy's ass. Like, that dude's trash. But, man, look at Moussa, man. 8 years later, bro, here he is in the NBA, man.
Yeah.
Hey. And I think I remember telling that guy, let me know when it happens, man. You ain't got to let me know, brother. I see it with my own eyes. I saw it, man. Moussa Cisse came back to Memphis, had a really good year for the Tigers.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
As well.
Let me tell you,
Now
can I give you some background on Moussa and kind of how all that went down? So obviously Moussa came from Lausanne, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he had 2 guys that were his handlers that handled his entire recruitment while he was at Lausanne.
Mm-hmm.
And this was at the start of the NIL, when NIL was really kind of becoming a thing. And there was a level of, he came to Memphis and played 1 year for Penny. And it was when that year, the 2020 year,
the year after Wiseman,
was when Memphis's defense was at its peak. Number 1 defense in the country. Moussa Cisse there's not much, his freshman year especially, there wasn't much he could do well outside of blocking shots and catching lobs. And it was still that way 5 years later when he came back. He left and went to Oklahoma State for a couple of years. Got some money from them. Went to Ole Miss for a year. Got some money from them. From what I understand, Ole Miss treated him horribly. He got injured. They stopped paying him money, which is crazy because that's not the way that NIL is supposed to work. I know for a fact Memphis does not work that way. And then he came back to Memphis, and I did an interview with him that never made it to air because of some things that were said on there that never made it to air.
Oh, wow.
And it was while he was in Africa. He was back in Africa for the first time in years visiting family. And I got a chance to Zoom call with him and talk with him. And he talked about his journey from Lausanne to Memphis to Oklahoma State, back to Ole Miss, back to Memphis. And he said the reason I chose Memphis is because I decided to be a man. I decided that it was my time to make a choice. How do I want to end my career? He said, basically, if I had my choice, I would have stayed at Memphis my entire time. But he said, so this 5th year, I removed all of those guys from the equation and made the choice. I want to finish my career in Memphis. And so, frankly, Moussa has been as limited as he is offensively, energy, effort, blocking shots, protecting the paint, rebounds, lob threats, setting screens, all those kind of things. Those are things he does very well, and it makes a lot of sense to me that he's able to make a way in the NBA because of the things that he's elite at. The things that he's elite at are things that, man, let me tell you, the Grizzlies would love to have his shot blocking and his rebounding, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, but
what happened to my other kid, man? He was playing for Cleveland Summer League this year. What happened to that dude?
Naquan Tomlin?
Yeah.
I don't know where he's at. Is he not still with Cleveland?
I don't know. I ain't heard nothing else about him. I don't know if they signed him to a 2-way or not.
Guess who else just got Miami just waived Dane Danger.
For real?
Let's go
get him, man. Let's go get the Danger Zone, man.
Let's go get Danger
Memphis,
Zone.
bro. Why not? Why not, bro?
Where is Naquan?
Hey, he might get sneak him out there for the Tigers, man. Just throw him out there.
But no, so Naquan Tomlin he's with the he's got a 2-way contract with the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay, I ain't know that. But shout out to him too. But shout out to Moussa, man. I'm happy for him. Shout out to that guy.
Him, man. Yeah.
That was Team Cisse that I mocked and said that man will never be in the league.
Moussa Cisse is one of the greatest kids. Like I really enjoyed like every time I got a chance to talk to that kid. And so shout out to him, man. I hope he does well in Dallas. And yeah, I'm excited for him, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him for sure. Kevin Durant, Kenny Stubblefield signed a 2-year deal, 2 year with a player option for a third. With the Houston Rockets. That's awesome for him. Shout out to that. But this is what I want to talk about, man. Interesting number. That Kevin Durant is now the all-time leader in money, salary gross in his NBA career. Pull that number up, man.
Yeah, where is it? Let me find this. Boom. There it is.
$598 million in player salary he's made. Number 2 from here. Number 2 looks like Eric Gordon. It's LeBron James.
It's LeBron James,
but it's so little on my screen. It looks like.
I'll run this through. We got number 1, Kevin Durant, 598.2. LeBron, 581.3. Steph, 532.7. Devin Booker, 520.2. Paul George.
Let's stop right there, man.
Paul George.
No, let's stop. This top 5 is insane, bro. Bro. God. Those top 3 dudes are the top 3 players of this generation, right? This last 15 to 20 years, you're talking about Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Steph Curry, right? And you get it, right? Whatever. Steph's going to sign probably another deal. He's probably going to pass KD, but that's your top 3. Devin Booker, man, is number 4 as far as money made in his career. That is wild, bro.
And it just shows how much
not current.
money.
This all time.
Time.
This all time earnings. Devin Booker is number 4.
Look at number 9. Shai Gilgeous is 469.5.
Their last deal was insane, though. Their last deal was about 400 by itself. So who's gonna be this in 10 years?
Ja's gonna be in there.
You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna be the top 3?
Top 3. Oh God. Cooper Flag.
He'll still be on a rookie deal.
That's true. Oh God.
I don't know if Shai's gonna get another one.
You don't think Shai Gilgeous Alexander?
What I say in 10 years?
10 years.
I said 10 years. Oh yeah, it'll be Shai number 1. Shai, Luka. Luka's probably like an 11 right now.
How is Luka not in that top 10?
I think he's right under. He's only. This is his first max deal right now. He's on right now.
Oh, he's gonna get at least.
And he signed it a while ago. Yeah, the next one probably gonna put him in the top 10.
It'll be Shai. It'll be Luka. Will be up there. It'll be.
But it is insane.
Jason will get another one probably.
Tatum, yeah. I bet that dude comes back and plays this year too. If they're not ass, he's gonna come back. But Devin Booker being the number 4 all-time highest paid player, but it is insane the amount of money that dude has made. You don't even think about him like that. But this last deal he got, put him these super max deals and shit like that.
Is it not crazy that the top 10 career earners of all time are all still active players right now? Like that's wild.
No, it ain't crazy because the amount they're making. Like
the money is crazy in the NBA right now.
This deal is Shai's on, man. This is his first deal after his rookie deal.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
That's what he got paid. But that shit is crazy, bro. But yeah, man, we're about to take a break, man. When we come back, go have some fun. Talk about something that needs to be addressed, Kenny Stubblefield, for Inside the Same Brain. We'll talk about that and more. We'll see you guys in a minute for more of the Anthony Sain Show.
You can take 2 stances, but you have to take one. You can say preseason doesn't matter. Okay, sleep well at night knowing that, convincing yourself of that if that's your belief. If preseason matters even a little bit, then there is something that we've gotten blown out 4 times. Like, I don't know how you can just sit back and just be like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't think it matters a ton, but there's people over here being like, just calm down, we're fine. And they may be right, but all we have to look at is like the 4 games of the new coach this season and the new roster, and buddy, Charlotte dropped 150 on us. you do look at this and draw things from it about how you're going to play in the regular season.
Yeah.
Like these guys are our team. You know, this is the guys that we work with. Front court depth is a problem.
Tune in to The Daily Grind with your host, Lute Hatmaker, every Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. live on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. No matter, I'm telling y'all, it's a word of wisdom, man. No matter how bad you want to do it, don't join any Telegram groups. Bro, the amount of people that start texting you, Anthony, is this you? Hey, so how's your day going? Like, bro, what the hell? The spam texts and calls, bro, are insane. But yeah, I saw what you sent me, Kenny. We'll chop that up probably on tomorrow. But Inside the Sain right is here, man. That's where a brother talks about what is on a brother's mind. Kenny Stubblefield had a couple birthday celebrations this weekend. My son Gabe turned 12 yesterday. Julia's oldest daughter turned 16 on Saturday. We had a party for her on her birthday on Saturday. Had a party for Gabe on his birthday on Sunday. Julia's oldest niece turned 20 something. She's an adult, but we just like every year it's these. Yeah, it's these 3, right? And Kenny, we had, at a party, you do the food, you have food, whatever, and you also have a cake, right? You have a cake every year. And Kenny, I remember as a kid growing up in poverty, Kenny, I would hear the legends of ice cream cakes, right? I would hear the legendary story of ice cream cakes. And I didn't have many of these in my life.
You're like, never.
Because they were always more expensive than the regular cakes at the store. Right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then, with ice cream cake, there's the maintenance of keeping it cold enough, and where it's not too cold, where it's hard, where you don't sit it out too long, where it's soft. But something I've always thought is that ice cream cakes are awesome. The combination of cake, which is good, ice cream, which is good, and then
icing, which is good.
Buttercream icing. Like we'll have a discussion about this as well. Buttercream versus whipped cream icing. So if you eat whipped cream icing, bro, you eat roaches probably too. You probably come behind Reggie when he gets through killing bugs and eating them. Like if you choose whipped cream icing over buttercream icing, there's something insanely wrong with you. That's a totally different discussion. But that combination of those 3, the cake, ice cream, buttercream icing, sign me up any day, right? Ken, are you aware that there are food items, there are foodstuffs out here, man, that are claiming to be ice cream cakes that do not include cake?
What?
Yeah.
Where do you get those?
Bro, I've seen
That's
this
just ice
a
cream.
lot.
That's just ice cream.
Thank you, bro. I've seen this a lot. Julia had 2 ice cream cakes that she bought Saturday, and I'm anticipating. And when I left to go take Gabe home, when I came back
with no cake,
one of them. Hold on, I came back. One of them was gone. I said, "What the fuck is ice cream cake? Oh, it's another in the freezer." I said, "Give me some." So I noticed, man, she's cutting and she's pouring it in a fucking cup, like she's putting it like in a bowl, like a cup or whatever. I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, it ain't the kind with cake in it." Like, what the fuck is it then?
It's just ice cream.
And I've had this before. I did not have this for the first time Saturday.
What?
Oreo has an Oreo cake that they sell in the stores.
Okay, that's fire too, though. That's fire.
But it is not. It is no cake in there. It's all ice cream.
Okay, so is cake? Is it just in the shape of a cake? Is that what they're saying?
It's ice cream in the shape of a cake, bro. And so I was pissed off. I said, "All right, bro. The fact that it didn't have a cake in it pissed me off." And that's the second time I've had it, right? No, the third time. I had the Oreo joint, had another cake she got me. There was an ice cream cake with no cake in it. Right. And this cake the other day, there was an ice cream cake with no cake in it, right? So We go to Gabe's party. I said, well, it was just a, she got this cake like from Kroger or some shit, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever. Kroger doesn't make ice cream cakes, cool. So I get to Gabe's party, right? Gabe's party has Baskin Robbins. He's like, Dad, we got a Baskin Robbins ice cream cake with, it's this blue ice cream.
You're like, bring it to me, baby. Let's go.
All right, it's this blue ice cream that's got cookie dough and Oreo in it, right?
Ooh.
Bluebell has one that's called the cookie two-step.
Ooh.
Baskin Robbins calls it something else, but it's blue. It's like some Cookie Monster ice cream, but it's blue.
Oh, yeah.
But it's basically cookie
You
dough.
never had their Cookie Monster ice cream? The blue?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's blue.
Oh, God.
Oh, that shit good as hell. So
Yeah.
Gabe's like, Dad, we got the ice cream cake with the blue cookie dough Oreos. Okay, dope. I'm finna get down. So Gabe's mom pulls out this beautiful cake. It's shaped like a football. It's got like the green grass around it, the white laces on it. Like it's a football, right? Half a football. So I'm like, oh, this about to be dope. It's all ice cream. Ain't no cake in that motherfucker. I'm like, bro. So I said, okay, do they just not exist anymore? So I go on Baskin Robbins, and they do exist. They still do have ice cream cakes. But I think that his particular cake, because of the way it was shaped, they had to make it out of all ice cream. They couldn't make it out of cake and then ice cream. At least they were limited in how they were doing it. So, man, I just want some fucking ice cream cake, man. But because of that, shout out to the good people at this is not an ad, but it can be. Shout out to the good people at Margie's 901, because their ice cream cakes are off the fucking chain.
Now, I got to disagree with you on something.
What?
Have you ever you talked about growing up poor.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had frozen whipped cream?
No, and I don't want it.
Bro, it is so good.
I'm
Like,
straight. No,
instead of ice cream, just take a gallon of that Cool Whip and just throw it in
what they got to do with growing up poor?
Because it's cheap.
You think my mama let us waste that shit like that?
It's cheap.
Oh, I give you say it's cheap.
If you like, hey, we ain't got ice cream, but we got frozen
Hey,
whipped
that's
cream.
another level of poverty right there, man. We ain't get no ice cream. We freezing whipped cream.
Yeah, we freezing whipped cream. So you talked about the icing. You talked about buttermilk icing and
Buttercream icing.
Buttercream icing and whipped cream. Man, give me that whipped cream on top, bro. I love it. So
I'm straight. I'm super good, man.
No.
You eat after Reggie. You eat Reggie scraps for real. But no, man. Those joints are good. But nah, man. If you got ice cream cake, don't give me no fucking ice cream cake.
Yeah, you need cake in there, bro. You need cake.
Yeah, because I went to Baskin Robbins a couple years ago. No, like during the pandemic, and I bought like a little small square ice cream cake. It was like, I think I paid like $15 for it or something. This shit was banging though.
Yes.
But yeah, man, I'm not a fan of these fake ice cream cakes that got coming out now, man. But we're about to get about this joint.
Dyson Daniels signed a 4-year, $100 million.
That's the deal. They get him for $20 million a year. That's a defensive player of the year candidate type dude, bro. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. People really be tripping about signing his money. Like, bro, what you thought you was getting signed for, bro?
Right.
But yeah, we about to get about this joint, man.
Real quick, Terry Taylor says he's concerned that he has not heard anything on Ty Jerome. I'm not. I think the fact that they haven't heard anything is.
I think that's probably good news. Yeah,
it's fine, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Let me tell y'all something else too. I'm extremely optimistic about this season. But if the Grizzlies decide to pull the plug on this shit, and you already got Phoenix pick in your back pocket,
hey man,
sign me the fuck up. And ain't nobody gonna be going to the games. That's gonna be a whole nother discussion. But sign me the fuck up if they do decide to pull the plug
you ain't never
on the
lied.
season because of the bullshit. Well, for Kenny Stubblefield, this is Anthony Sain. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man, and we out.
Thank you for listening to the Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to the Bluff City Media YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.